Our tech expert, Julian Sanders, with us today, and we're talking about tablets. But, of course, last time he was here, we had a little bit of fun with, on April's Fool Day. Yeah, I know it was afternoon. I know that's a mom rule, I think, about no April Fools after 12 noon, or you're the fool. But we had some funny, we had like an old Texas computer, we had a Frogger digital game, and we had an old Polaroid camera. So, yes, those are not high-tech, cutting-edge things. But today, we are talking about newer items, and this is a Samsung tablet, okay? Because most people think of the iPad, right?
Right,
Okay.
and that's definitely the most popular. There's a lot of alternatives out there. This summer there's going to be many more, including ones from Blackberry and more Android products.
Now, the Blackberry was supposed to come out earlier. It's not coming out until, what, the 19th?
Yeah, it's coming out next week on the 19th, and it syncs very well with your Blackberry, so there's a lot of people eager to try it. It's also faster, it's rated faster than the iPad, so it'll be interesting to see what people go for. There'll be a lot of fun demos in the stores.
Now, let's talk a little bit about, does it really come down to price point, or are there certain things that, let's say, this tablet, this Samsung can do that the iPad can't do?
Yeah, one of the major ones with Android is it can do Flash. Flash is a popular programming language used on the internet, so a lot of people want to use it for, say, Facebook games is popular, some other video streaming sites. So you can do everything you can on your iPad, on your Android, but it is a little bit more open of a marketplace, meaning there's a few more apps to get more without spending a lot of money. Okay,
so then let's talk a little bit, are there some specific features we want to talk about in terms of the Samsung tablet?
So this guy's a 7-inch. It's smaller than an iPad, so it's easier to carry around. One of the things I like about it is it does full GPS maps, turn-by-turn navigation. So you can really replace two devices. If you use GPS daily, you probably want one that's dedicated. But for somebody looking for an address, the Android's definitely the way to go. It's powered by Google, so everybody already knows how to use it.
Right. Well, yeah, believe me, even somebody as low-tech as I can in terms of this kind of stuff, Google is my friend. And you also mentioned the Research in Motion, the Blackberry iPad connection. Are there other companies that are about to unleash or unveil certain things like this?
Yeah, Motorola's actually coming out with one that everybody's very excited about. It's called the Xoom, and it's the same size as an iPad, but again, much faster, and it should be another fun one to play with. A little bit lower price point, too. So the tab is a Rogers tablet, so you can save some money on it just like you would on your cell phone. You get a subsidized price from the carriers. So
okay.
You can save a lot of money.
All right, and we should probably talk about, because we're certainly hearing about it in the news, let's talk a little bit about supply with regard to components and things like that. Since the tsunami and earthquake in Japan, is there going to be an issue for some of the things that you've got that we're talking about today?
Some of them, yes and no. A lot of the companies are very secretive about it, so a lot of the times the answer is we don't know, but there is a lot of opportunity out there for companies to source them from other countries. So it's getting a little bit tighter at the moment, but as things get sourced from different places, it should improve.
All right. Well, some great information on the various tablets that are out there, and we'll look forward to seeing how the Research in Motion Blackberry pad, what do they call it?
Playbook.
Playbook. How Playbook shapes up when it's released next week. Julian, thanks again.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. And now it's time for E-Talk.